Missing person Kabir from Meetei Meetei found dead in a residence near Meetei College Gate. 9 suspects arrested. JC demanded booking of all culprits within 24 hours. MHA orders Kuki-Zo insurgent groups to remove or shut down 7 of their claims. Indigenous Peoples Forum to Manipur's President Asang Kasar welcomes MHA's claim closure order but calls for total abrogation of suspension of Operation PAC. India's active COVID-19 cash lot declined to 6,836, down from 7,264 the previous day, with 1 death reported in the past 24 hours. An IMD issues orange alert for moderate to heavy rainfall accompanied by thunder, lightning and gusty winds today and rain in several parts of Manipur next 2 days. Hello and welcome to Impact News. So watching Primetime English Bulletin, I'm KANEL SHAMBANDURAM bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Now the news in details. Body of Shambandura Kabir, who had gone missing from Meetei Meitei on the night of June 10 and 11, was found at the residence near Meitei College Gate in Imphal West yesterday, prompting swift actions by the authorities. Authorities arrested 6 individuals, including the homeowner, 35-year-old Haigrujam Pafulo of Yumnam Huidrom Makha. All 6 suspects appeared before a magistrate and are now in custody till June 23. The other arrested includes a 3 alleged member of Arambai Tengol, 24-year-old Longjam Henshand alias Naucha Meitei, 20-year-old Thaunaujam Ashok and 30-year-old Huidrom Sham Sundar, and as well as 2 civilians, 28-year-old Haikrujam Premchand alias Puremba and 42-year-old Sapam Dayani. Authorities also seized 5 vehicles during the investigation. Further probed into the circumstances of Kabir's death is underway. Meanwhile, the Joint Action Committee formed in connection with the killing of Abdul Kabir held a meeting and adopted several key resolutions. The Joint Action Committee demanded the arrest of all those involved within 24 hours, failing which the family will not claim the body. Another resolution called for a disbandment of Arambai Tengol Unit 27 QRT brands and launching of agitations until the men accused, Longjam Kaba and the other responsible are booked. Former Fox President T.H. Manihar, speaking at the meeting, urged the people to take a united stance to ensure justice is served.
Manipur Jati Kuramase, Egi Isani, and now Yadran. I quit Karim to authority like Ojeva, Sieso, Torogasu, Ama Torogasusi, Kermena Lambda, Lawani, Quigi Prazaki, Mikra Lana Torpo and the Quil Lawani, Madukumba Aranda and Ponaba, Asumba line, the Senate of Eastern Line, the Senate of Gashi Lady community, Kudimashi Amagama Pusanrakanda, Equi Amatani having walking on the Pusanaba, emotional integrity Saganaba. Adugo Bakungs in Nogana, I know Aida Dari Toroka, the Angamba Hana Ragadi, Kulebasika might on the Pando Shini.
Amurong Naurem after residents expressed outrage over the brutal killing of Abdul Kabir, also known as Achoba. The local Meitei groups and club members gathered in protest condemning the heinous act and called for justice. Meitei leader Oinam Chauba stated that Samuro is a peaceful village where both Meitei and Meitei Pangal communities have long coexisted in harmony. However, the placing of Chesam's body in the village after killing him elsewhere is affecting the tranquility. The local fear further unrest if outsiders continue to disrupt the area. They demanded punishment of the perpetrators at the earliest.
Samarau Habasi, community ani Yamna Nusisana, Leminabaga, Maramoiba, Akian Amata Puna Kamina Duna Himinabani, Aduga, Municipal Council, the Muslim is in housing, Meetei is in housing, Puna Leguna, Samarau Kakian, Amazon Samarona, Akoiba Sida, Asukimating, Sisana, Leminariba, Sigi, Mayoka, Akoima Sembu, Kamuki, Iran, Amatuma, Nabagida Mata, Silapa, Sigara Manuaita, but the Gitoropono, High, Samarau Pazagi, Mama, or Bissing Gitomoida, Asukimatic Pende, Latin Misi, as he, Atumbalang, and Putupiga Dabani, Aduga, Hariba Misi, Asida, Samaronga Poraga, Humamibasi, Masida Senariba Mira, Magis Hagai, Mama Mapa, Munga, Samarogi Pazada, Lale, Hajadri Papa, Samarogi Pazana, Akibanga.
Disabled Development Association to Manipur DDAM also demands justice for the killing of Chesam Abdul Kabir, whose body was found at Faubitek Mayai. DDAM General Secretary Muhammad Yunus Khan condemned the brutal murder of Chesam, who reportedly was mentally unstable, and assured that DDAM will support the agitations laid by the Joint Action Committee formed in connection with the incident. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee condemns the brutal killing of Chesam Abdul Kabir of Faubitek Mayai and demanded strict punishment for the culprits. Addressing media at Congress Bhavan today, Wangoi MPCC member and General Secretary W. Siamjai said Kabir was mentally challenged and expressed solidarity with the grieving family. He questioned the Home Department's inaction when Kabir went missing on June 10th, calling it a sign of incompetence. Siamjai urged the authorities to ensure justice and prevent such incidents in the future. He also appealed to all communities to avoid creating communal tension and maintain peace in the state.
Asigumba mihada se hoigi justice waraktana adumba culprit singado matikcha badandi pidana wayen ninkhina chathadana athu matamda makhoibu matikcha badandi pibase Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee na pami dimal taw asigumba mihat asida asum neglect tawna masigi negligence sum leiragadi hanjal na makata ba tholpa yabagi adugumba maram ama oigani habase Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee na khanjabani leipak asidaida pungning leita da ba wakhal leita da ba leiribase asigumba matikcha badandi pidana makoibu athu matamda koida hangadaba dandi edo hangal bidana yung manung amadi leiriba leipak prajapuna makse ingha handana santi porpada Home Department na asogo thaudang lawi.
Wangoi Mlekesh Lokan expressed sorrow on the death of Abdul Kabir. He appealed to the public to refrain from spreading rumors and posting communal comments on social media. He informed that police is carrying out investigation to book everyone involved in the death of Abdul Kabir. He assured every assistance to the Joint Action Committee members in delivering justice to the victim and in arranging a meeting with relevant higher authorities, including the governor. Social activist Sakir Ahmed also condemned the brutal killing of CH Abdul Kabir of Faubitek, Imphal West. He stated that Kabir, who was dumb and disabled, was killed on suspicion of thief, an act he termed heartless and inhuman. Sakir highlighted a rise in such incidents across valley areas of Manipur, including killings, kidnappings and extortion over the past 2 years. He appealed to the governor and centre to take swift action and ensure justice for the victims.
Over the past 2 years, mainly valley area of Manipur, happening such incidents like killing of innocents, kidnapping and extortion, etc. So we urge the governor of Manipur and the central government of India to take necessary actions and ensure the justice of Sheikh Abdul Kader. You know what's going on in Manipur. Since 2 years, we are struggling and facing such incidents, several incidents, but no one is there to save our lives. What's going on in Manipur? You can't see and you can't hear our voice. If you do like this anymore, then Manipur will be more trouble. Manipur will be another on fire.
Al Samuro United Clubs organization condemned the killing of Chesam Abdul Kabir of Haubitek Maya Lekai by unidentified miscreants and burying his body along the Nambuld River in Samuro Naudim area. In a press note, the organization gave assurance to support the decisions of Joint Action Committee, which was formed in connection with the killing. The Union Home Ministry has directed Kuki Zo insurgent groups to remove or shut down 7 of their camps located in the foothill near Meetei populated areas. This development follows a meeting held yesterday between officials of Ministry of Home Affairs MHA and representatives of Kuki Zo insurgent groups. According to senior government officials, the MHA emphasized the need to recover looted weapons and reopen national highways. During the meeting, security agencies proposed the closure of 7 out of 14 existing camps situated close to Meetei inhabited foothill regions. The insurgent groups, which are under a suspension of Operation Sioux agreement with government, resumed talks with the MHA on June 9 after a 2 years hiatus. The officials also stated that no deadline has been fixed for extending the suspension of Operation PAG, as it will depend on the compliance with ground rules and other conditions. The tripartite suspension of Operation PAG involving the Ministry of Home Affairs, Manipur government and Kuki Zo groups become inactive on February 29 of 2024 after the Manipur government withdrew from the agreement. Indigenous Peoples Forum to Manipur's President Asang Kasar welcomed the Ministry of Home Affairs directives to close 7 out of 14 camps of Kuki Zo insurgent groups under the suspension of operation agreement. Speaking exclusively to Impact News, Mr. Asang Kasar, however, urged for complete abrogation of suspension of Operation PAG, stating it is the root cause of the prolonged unrest in Manipur. He said that since the suspension of operation agreement in 2003, peace has not returned. It has affected not just the Meitei community but also other indigenous groups. Free movement has been disrupted. He expressed surprise that as many as 14 camps had been operational for suspension of Operation Bulletins and linked the latest decisions on camp closure to recent discussions between MHA officials and Manipur's elected representatives, including MPs, ministers, former Chief Minister Nongthoen Biren and civil society organizations.
अखोई सु थम्बसे अखोई गितमक प्रॉब्लम ओइरे हाबसे सेंटर फाप ताबिबा मथाउ ताई हाइन लौए अदो हंतक मणिपुर लांगदन खोक्तन इरांग तौदन मयाम से अदुगा एमएलए मंत्री मयाम सेंटर द तक्सनबा इकुइ कुइदन इनिंग थाउगा एक्सएम नसु दिल्ली चलगा होम मिनिस्टर द मतम कुइना वारी साय हाइबा मसे कुंबा मयाम गी खितंग अखोई द प्रोग्रेस लेब्रा हाइनसु लौजै हानदी सेंटर गवर्नमेंट से सिकुंबा अटेंशन से पिरमदे अदुबो हंतकती मयाम न चलगा प्रेशर तौबा तोवान तोवान बा सीएसओ दगी अदुगा politician degi mase pressure pirubagi damakta ngarang se manipur da su leibase taramari se degi taret lothokhrani tarekha da thamlani thamgadaba taret sisu akwai gi isolate oiba chaka khra da shift tawrani haiba pauta bu kanda yamna chungba khonthani haina aigi tarap degi aduga indigenous people forum manipur gi tarap degi de sumaina thamninge.
Kokumi warns that it will push for an independent inquiry committee if the government's report on the Gwaltabi incident is unsatisfactory. In a press statement, Kokumi said the report was submitted to the governor 2 days ago and urged authorities to present the facts to the public without delay. India's active COVID-19 cash load has declined to 6,836, down from 7,264 the previous day, with 1 death reported in the past 24 hours. According to the Health Ministry, the rise in cases is attributed to subvariants LF.7, XFZ, ZN.1 and NB.1.8.1. Karnataka lodged 105 new infections in the past 24 hours, while Kerala remains the worst hit with 1,659 active cases, followed by Gujarat with 1,248. A total of 1,168 people recovered in the last 24 hours, bringing the recovery count to 14,772. Press note from the Kuman United Clubs and the Meira Paibis Association of Mayang Imphal informed that the association has submitted a memorandum to the government for urgent filling of the post of senior medical officer at Primary Health Center Mayang Imphal and to provide adequate infrastructure such as X-ray machine, sanitation facility for staffed, proper boundary and parking area. India Meteorological Department Meteorological Center in Imphal issued an orange alert for Manipur. Moderate to heavy rainfall accompanied by thunder, lightning and wind at a speed of 30 to 40 km per hour is expected today. Rain is likely in most areas of Senapati, Ukhrul and Kamjong district. Several other districts including Tamenglong, Kangpokpi, Imphal East, Imphal West, Vishnupur, Thoubal and Churachandpur may also receive rainfall over the next 2 days. In the past 24 hours, Bihar has been battered by severe thunderstorm and lightning, claiming at least 14 lives. The worst affected areas include Bozar, West Champaran and Katihar, while lightning strikes were reported in the Kaimur, Lakhisharai, Sitamarhi and Bhagalpur. The heavy weather is attributed to the arrival of southwest monsoon. Bihar State Disaster Management Department has issued a weather alert urging people to take precautions. Meanwhile, the Indian Meteorological Department has forecasted intense rainfall till Thursday in Karnataka, Konkan and Goa. Heavy to very heavy rainfall is also expected in Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Pondicherry, Odisha, Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Uttarakhand and the northeastern states over the next 2 to 3 days. Representatives of Meetei Council tomorrow meet with relevant authorities of Technopole district today to address the grievances of internally displaced persons from Mori. The meeting took place at the temporary DC office set up at Kakching, Lamkai during the meeting. Authorities assured that ex gratia payment would be disbursed to the families of 7 Meetei individuals from Mori who are presumed dead in Manipur violence that erupted on May 3rd of 2023. Additionally, an interim relief of 25,000 rupees will be provided to the remaining 200 internally displaced persons. They were also assured to taking immediate steps to assist displaced students from Mori and to facilitate the issuance of health card, ration cards and voter list enrollment for the internally displaced person. Authorities also reportedly clarified to MCM members that there is no renaming of 5 Meitei localities in Mori on the IDP management portal. Press note from Chingtam Social Workers Union, Bamun Kampu, urges relevant authorities to build durable flood-controlled infrastructure and provide tap water to the neglected western side of Imphal-Yaripog Road. Despite proximity to Irilbung water supply scheme, residents had no tap water for over 7 years. Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on Film Forum to Manipur's enforcement team busting a gang for illegal distributing Manipur film downloaded from local OTT platforms. We'll be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
KANEL has done it again in NEET UG 2025. A regular student of KANEL scoring 579 out of 720.
NEET UG 2025 ki All India rank 3706 state ki oina state topper oiba ngamjaki kumit ki oja singna handaki NEET ki preparation tawda yamna help tawiki oja sing yamna friendly oi wari sanawa khotpa yamna ngai question hangba chatba khotpa kai panba lei tawdo kumit se adum Manipur ki oina laiba institute myam sidagi top mock test series na ꯑꯩꯉꯣꯟꯗ ꯍꯦꯜꯞ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯇꯧꯈꯤ ꯆꯦꯞꯇꯔ ꯑꯃ ꯄꯥꯔꯦ ꯆꯦꯞꯇꯔꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯈꯪꯗꯕ ꯀꯔꯤꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯀꯔꯝꯅ ꯀꯥꯎꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯀꯔꯝꯕꯅ ꯐꯣꯀꯁ ꯑꯦꯔꯤꯌꯥꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯇꯦꯁꯁꯤꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯨꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯈꯪꯕ ꯉꯝꯃꯤ ꯑꯣꯖꯥꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯄꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯀꯥꯟꯅꯕꯁꯤꯡ ꯂꯧꯍꯧꯅꯕ ꯐ꯭ꯌꯨꯆꯔ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯄꯤꯔꯤꯌꯦꯟꯁꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯔꯤꯀꯃꯦꯟ ꯇꯧꯏ
Comet, where excelling is the way of life. Enroll today, shine tomorrow.
ꯑꯩ ꯍꯟꯗꯛ ꯆꯍꯤꯒꯤ 2025ꯀꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠ ꯇꯣꯄꯔ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯥꯕ ꯉꯝꯖꯔꯦ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯃꯦꯁꯤꯗ ꯇꯝꯕ ꯀꯥꯟꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯦꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯖꯥꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯕꯨ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯍꯦꯜꯞ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯈꯤ ꯅꯤꯠꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯥꯡꯗ ꯅꯤꯠꯁꯤ ꯀꯔꯤꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤ ꯈꯪꯍꯟꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯅꯤꯠꯁꯤ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯛꯖꯥꯝꯁꯤ ꯀꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯊꯥꯒꯗꯒꯦ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯇꯦꯛꯅꯤꯛ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯀꯔꯥ ꯂꯩꯕꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯈꯪꯗꯕꯁꯤꯡ ꯇꯥꯛꯄꯤꯕ ꯑꯁꯤꯅꯆꯤꯡꯕꯗ ꯃꯦꯁꯤꯅ ꯍꯦꯜꯞ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯇꯧꯏ ꯅꯤꯠꯀꯤ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯄꯤꯔꯤꯌꯦꯟꯁ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯗꯔ ꯁꯤꯁꯇꯔꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯃꯦꯁꯤꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯐꯦꯁꯤꯂꯤꯇꯤꯁꯤꯡ ꯃꯦꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯇꯣꯞ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯃꯒꯨꯟꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯦ ꯑꯃꯨꯛꯇꯪ ꯃꯦꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯀ꯭ꯂꯥꯁꯁꯤꯗ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯒ ꯂꯧꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯔꯤ
I come from Ukhrul, a small town in Manipur. While growing up, I didn't always see how my voice could shape decision. But I have learned something important. Every vote counts. And it begins with your name on the electoral roll. If you are turning 18 on or before the 1st of July, it's your time. It's your right. Register to vote. Don't wait to be told. Don't let others decide for you. Wherever you are from, your voice matters. Get registered as a voter and be counted. Count me in.
Admission for 2025. As the institution is emphasizing hands-on training, cardiovascular technology students are trained echocardiography at very early stage in British style.
Hi everyone, I'm a student of BSc Cardiovascular Technology second year, started doing hands-on echo.
For further details, please contact 600-975-2429.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin and moving on with our bulletin. In a major anti-piracy crackdown, Film Forum Manipur's enforcement team busted again for illegally distributing Manipur films downloaded from local OTT platforms like Ipo Media, Meso TV and Malang Kaitil application. The culprits were caught during a routine piracy drive and later handed over to their family with strict warnings. Film Forum Manipur has appealed to the public to refrain from piracy, recording, selling or sharing film illegally on platforms like Telegram, YouTube and Facebook. The forum warned that offenders will face legal actions under the Cinematography Amendment Act 2023. A public lecture on social transformation and Vikshit Bharat was held at Manipur University Court Hall today, organized by the College Development Council. Manipur University Vice Chancellor Professor Lokendra Prajana Prabha, National Convener J. Nandakumar, College Development Council, Manipur University Director Professor Hanjabam Sukadeva, along with representatives from the government, aided and private colleges affiliated with Manipur University, attended the event. Professor Lokendra emphasized that India's growth should not be measured solely by economic progress, but also by its rich social and cultural heritage that has drawn the global academic interest. He highlighted the role of Indian mythology, socio-economic development and historical narratives in shaping a truly developed India.
There are so much of diversity in terms of language, in terms of ethnic group, in terms of geography, but there is a base which is welding all these differences and diversity, and that base is the cultural base. The cultural base based on the ancient text. This is the reason of why many of the European scholars have invested their time in trying to understand India's understanding of their past, Bharat's approach to different aspects of life, on different aspects of human society, on different aspects of natural phenomena.
Former Chief Minister Nongthoen Birren felicitated Manipur's NEET UG 2025 state topper Arvind Kundrakpund at the former's Luang Sangbam residence today. Arvind, who hails from Kangabok Maishnam Leka in Thoubal district, secured All India rank 3,706 with an impressive 99.82 percentile. He is the only son of Kundrakpund Gopi Mohan and Moirangthem Promila. The former chief minister appreciated his dedication and encouraged him to serve the people in the medical field. Purvanchal held Mongjam Imphal is organized felicitation event for Mantrapukhi resident Fundre Mayum Aribuddin who cracked the JEE Advanced Exam 2025. The felicitation event was held at Mantrapukhi. Speaking on the occasion, Fundre Mayum Aribuddin said that he will continue to work hard more success in life. Central Bureau of Investigation (CBI) has arrested 2 individuals in connection with NEET 2025 examination for allegedly demanding a sum of 90 lakh rupees from the candidates. The accused reportedly asked family members of the aspirants to come at Hotel ITC Grand Central Parel, Mumbai, where they demanded the amount in exchange for securing seats in the examination through illicit means. Following initial investigation, the CBI apprehended the duo. They were subsequently produced before the CBI Special Court, which remanded them to police custody for further interrogation. MLA Kumukcham Joy Kishan today extended financial aid to Naharolgi Thodang reporter Haikam Jadumani, who is receiving treatment at home after a road mishap at Pishumthong while on duty. Visiting his residence at Kairao Bitramaka Leka, the Thangmaiband MLA handed over the assistance. He appealed to civil society organizations from both Hild and Valley to end communal enmity and work in peace and normalcy in the state.
Mara Leba Kangbu, or the low lay, lonerum, locally low shalokalakani tazik. Misham Praza sing Sidadi, Kanglup Naina, Yankee Badichumoy, and a Kokubini low river free up to a Shangwa Free, it's a logi familiar relative Mamna, airport a lower Lagalo, the Amnon Ibam winning Kaleruga. Not only Kokomi, Manipur lady, but sing Tam Gishaso Kurimanasu. Suguma sing she the Amaga, Kanabo Mamzik of Tunaraga, Suguma City. Mating pangbiwina fay forgive and forget and ngakpi ba kauthopai namse dakali natragadi man aru tawgiba man aru tawgiba dum tawna legadi akoi loina makki mangjabo horakani apse masem tang thamjage publicity 90% di dum shanti loi paumgani khale conditional yadabadagi instigate to khara europe gumba sugum badagi tawbane lawi.
Meetei Convention 2025 held on June 15 at Jawaharlal Nehru University Convention Centre, Delhi, resolved to elect a Meetei MLA in the Assam 2026 Assembly election organised by Meetei Coordinating Committee. The event saw Meetei activists from Assam, Dr. Maimom Shanti Kumar, urging support from the Delhi Meetei community to elect at least one Meetei MLA among the 126 seats in Assam. He highlighted the need to improve the socio-economic conditions of Kasar, a politically significant reason, and stressed that a Meitei MLA is vital to push for a satellite autonomous council and ST status for Meiteis as recognized in British record. The convention also passed a resolution to set up a trust named Meitei Yumpham in Delhi to address community issues. Republican Party of India (RPI) Athwale appointed new spokesperson for State Committee today. A press communique informed that Party State President Maheshwar Thaunajum appointed Party Vice President Sapamcha Kanglepal, Dr. Haubijam Gita Jend, Salam Birla, General Secretary Operation Group Captain B.N. Sharma and General Secretary Maibamd Mataulebi Chenu as official spokesperson of Republican Party of India (RPI) Athwale Manipur State Committee. Manipur Sahitya Parishad announces names of recipients of various fields for the awards given by the Parishad. Press release issued by Manipur Sahitya Parishad informed that the awards will be conferred on their 90th annual meeting. Now, the news from the world of sports. Manipur's K. Arnold clinched bronze medal at the 15th South Asian Bodybuilding and Physique Sports Championship 2025 held from June 11th to June 15 at the Thimphu, Bhutan. Arnold won the medal in senior 80 kg category. Yumnam Thomas of Manipur secured 5th position in the senior 75 category. All Manipur Bodybuilders Association expressed happiness on the achievement of the two players at the championship. Manipur players Hingujam Koro, Vikash Yumnam, Tekcham Abhishek and Chingangbam Sivaldo are part of the 23-member squad of India under-23 for the friendly match against Tajikistan and Kyrgyz Republic. India will play against Tajikistan at the first friendly match at 8 p.m. tomorrow at the Hishor Central Stadium and Tajikistan, the capital city Dushanbe. India will take on the Kyrgyz Republic on June 21st. The friendly match are part of the preparation for the AFC Under-23 Asian Cup 2026 qualifiers in September. Punchiai Badminton Training Center provided packaged drinking water bottles and monetary aid to flood victims of Kurai Haigurumakong today. Members of Punchiai Badminton Training Center visited the Kurai Haigurumakong flood relief camp today and handed over the relief items and monetary assistance to people taking shelter at the camp and flood-affected people of the surrounding areas. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin, but before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. Missing person Cheshamd Abdul Kabir from the Fabitek Meetei Lekai found dead in a residence near Meetei Lambi College Gate. 9 suspects arrested. JAC demanded booking of all culprits within 24 hours. MHA orders Kuki-Zo incident groups to remove or shut down 7 of their camps. Indigenous Peoples Forum Manipur's President Assam Kasar welcomed MHA's camp closure order but called for total abrogation of suspension of Operation PAC. India's active COVID-19 cash load declined to 6,836, down from 7,264 the previous day, with 1 death reported in the past 24 hours. And Indian Meteorological Department issues orange alert for moderate to heavy rainfall accompanied by thunder, lightning and gusty winds today and rain in several parts of Manipur in next 2 days. Well, thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. In the meantime, have a great evening and always stay safe.
Awava Fungdokjaba, Naurem Bir Hari College, Kundrakpamda, non-teaching staff oina thabak tawbiramba.